Welcome to Greg Hansen's Video Notebook, brought to you by Domino's Pizza. I'm Daniel Berk, joined by Greg Hansen, and we're here in the middle of the Arizona Daily Star newsroom. And Greg, as we talk, we're about 24 hours or so away from the start of the Final Four, and it's amazing how close the Wildcats were to playing this weekend, and how close we were to spending a weekend in Dallas. And the Wildcats were essentially one call away, from getting there. What do you think this weekend is like for Sean Miller? And does he watch the games? Does he go fishing with his sons? Kind of what is this weekend like?
I honestly think he won't watch. I think it's too painful. I heard Roy Williams in a radio interview this week saying after the Tar Heels get eliminated, he doesn't watch a basketball game for about 10 days until he heals. And I think Sean Miller takes longer to heal than Roy Williams.
And a lot of coaches head down there. There's like a coaching convention. Do you think Sean goes this weekend, or do you think he wants as far away from a basketball court as possible?
I would bet 99% he's not there. I think he sent either Book Richardson or another assistant, but he's not there.
Well, it's interesting, too. I mean, I was talking with Bruce Pascoe about this a little bit. Not only is it tough for Sean Miller and his staff, but it's probably also tough for fans and players of Arizona. Once you're out, to keep watching, I think you probably just lose all interest in this tournament.
Yeah, that's the big hangover. And if you've been here as long as I have, you've seen it every year since 1988. Arizona gets eliminated a game or two games too soon, and the community has a hangover. I can feel it. In fact, I feel it somewhat, not that they choosing that they win or lose myself, but you can just see it in the people you talk to in the community, and it takes a while. And watching Wisconsin play this weekend isn't going to be the favorite thing. You don't want to see Frank Kaminsky, roll his tank over anybody else.
Frank the Tank. We're talking to Greg Hansen. This is his video notebook brought to you by Domino's Pizza. And Greg, you're working on an interesting note for your Sunday notebook about Arizona State and a student fee that was passed this week by the Arizona Board of Regents that's going to help their athletic department. Tell me a little bit about that and what is involved in that for ASU.
Your use of the word help doesn't serve very well. Arizona State's going to get $10 million a year out of charging each student a mandatory $150 fee. I mean, that's a game changer in college sports. ASU has run an athletic department deficit for forever, and now they're out of it. In one master stroke by their president, Michael Crow, persuaded the Board of Regents to pass this. It's unprecedented. $10 million a year, are you kidding me? In a $66 million budget from the students? It changes everything for ASU.
Now, could anything like that happen down here in Tucson at the U of A, or is this probably not something that's going to be duplicated?
It could happen now, obviously, because there's such a precedent in Tempe, but Arizona has never gone that way. And I think they would seek a referendum of all students to get that money instead of I'm not saying ASU forced it through, but I don't think it was well publicized.
And we're talking about millions and millions of dollars, and one guy that probably will be coming into that money here soon is Aaron Gordon. And we were talking a little bit about him and his game. We talked about it the other day, and you had the great line, he can do everything but shoot.
Right.
Do you see that jump shot as something that he can improve and he can hit that 18-footer, 20-footer consistently in the NBA, or is that going to always be a struggle for him?
I think it's always a struggle, and the one thing that he has underestimated so far, he talks about how basketball is his life 24/7. Well, when he gets on an NBA roster, he's going to play in 81 games in the regular season, 82 games in the regular season, 41 of those are out of town. Usually you get in town at 3 a.m. You're not going to want to wake up all those days all season and go work on your jumper in the gym. Yeah. I think that's one thing guys who haven't been in the NBA don't realize, that you probably have as much time in college to work on your stuff as you do in the NBA.
If he doesn't improve that jump shot, it's going to be a challenge for him at the next level. Because like you said, that's the one glaring weakness in his game.
It's going to be a big thing.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of Greg Hansen's Video Notebook, brought to you by Domino's Pizza. For Greg Hansen, I'm Daniel Berk saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
At Domino's, we're slowing down to make our handmade pan pizza the right way, taking our time to hand press the fresh dough into the pan, adding 2 layers of cheese, and slowing our ovens down to get the crust golden and crispy. So try a Domino's handmade pan pizza with 2 toppings for just $7.99.